Imagine this. You're at a wedding in the future, but one of the partners isn't human. Instead, it's an AI robot designed to perfection. Would you attend? Or better yet, would you be the one walking down the aisle? Who would marry a robot? And why? At first, it seems rather strange. Who would marry a machine without a soul? But think about it. Most people are struggling to form bonds with others, desperate for connection. For some of these individuals, especially those with psychological or emotional issues, building relationships can feel almost impossible. Instead of living out a lonely, isolated life, wouldn't they benefit from the company of an AI partner? For these people, a robot spouse might be the perfect solution. Will marriage still be sacred? Marriage has always been seen as an intimate bond between two people. But what happens when humans no longer want it? With AI technology advancing rapidly, experts predict that by 2074, robots will be so advanced that they'll look like us, talk like us, and even interact naturally. Marrying a robot in the future might not be as strange as it feels today. For example, Dr. David Levy is convinced that people may start to prefer robots as partners within several decades. Many will begin to live with them and even enter into relationships. And on the deep end, some might find themselves married to an AI robot. Researchers believe that in 2050, the government will make it legal to marry AI robots. From myth to reality, falling in love with machines. The idea of humans falling in love with artificial things isn't new. Ancient myths from Greece tell the story of Pygmalion, a man who supposedly fell for a statue, and seeing his love, the goddess Venus, brought it to life. It seems like we have always had this deep desire to bring things to life. Not only that, but to picture a life with them as well. Take Eliza, a computer program, for example. It was built 40 years ago to be of help in a therapeutic way for students. However, some students started to feel emotionally connected to it, even though it was just a program. Now, scientists predict that robots will become human-like, and people will start to form deep emotional bonds with them. Marriage with an AI robot, the next fashionable trend? Once some news channel publishes an article titled, "I have a robot wife. Here are 5 reasons you should have one too," many people will run for it. It will become fashionable in less than a second. Of course, popular culture will also embrace it with open arms. Influencers worldwide might promote relationships with AI robots. I can almost imagine music videos on YouTube titled, "I married a robot for fun." Or maybe some singers, let's not name any, shall we, would adjust some pet robots in their videos. And now, everyone wants one. Will Asian countries be the first in line? In Asian countries, especially Japan and South Korea, the perception of robots as partners is a hot topic. Anime series in these countries show sex or love between humans and robotic machines. In addition, Japanese religious beliefs allow robots to have a soul. This, combined with the highest sales of robots in these regions, raises an alarming question. Will these countries be the first to legalize and make official marriages with AI robots? Real-life stories. In 2017, Chinese robotics engineer Zheng Jiajia gave up hope. He made a robot himself, named it, and married her. Desperation led to this decision since he had little luck finding a human girl. He made this decision in his early 30s, and his family fully supported him. His mother and friends were present at the marriage ceremony, which followed Chinese tradition. After 2 months of dating, he wore a black suit and married her on the weekend in Hangzhou. The bride, Ying, can talk, saying a few words. She can also recognize a few images. Is this enough to make it human? Imagine a partner that never leaves. The thought of losing a partner can be devastating. Studies show that the death of a partner is one of the most stressful life events experienced by a person. For many, the emotional aspects can be awful. But what if technology could take that fear away? With an AI robot partner, that loss may never happen. You would never have to say goodbye to it. A partner who will be there for you through every chapter of your life, always by your side and never growing sick or even old. iRobots don't have to die. And in 50 years, this might be one of the most attractive reasons people marry AI robots. A relationship with an AI robot might bring emotional stability like never before. Imagine waking up every day knowing that your partner will always be there. No hospital visits and no funerals, just a life companion. Here's what the public says. Listen to this interesting take on this issue by a person on Quora. Humans fail romance in very many ways. We forget. We remember wrong. We judge. We fear judgment. We get tired, hungry, sick, cranky, and unreasonable. We hurt ourselves. We sometimes lash out and intentionally try to hurt our partners. I feels no pain. It will remember all birthdays, anniversaries, appointments, and important dates and times. Not only that, but it doesn't judge us unless we want it to. It doesn't have to ever leave. Zenon Lee Ray, a Quora user, has a humorous saying. I'd love to go on dates with a beautiful robot wife. We'd go to fancy restaurants, and middle-aged women would give me the stink eye. Love without end. As the world of AI continues to change, so will our relationships. With AI robots that never die, the future of marriage could become less about till death do us part and more about love that literally lasts forever. Would you choose a partner who never leaves your side? Or would you say, I do, to an AI robot? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more news on AI robots and technology. Don't forget to share with your friends and start interesting conversations.